Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a ghost costume out of fabric scraps that I have in my stash. I've got lots of different colors in here, ranging from silver to purple, and I've got these chains that I got on clearance after Halloween. My 4-year-old's being crazy. I ordered some lights that are coming in the mail. They have not arrived yet, but I'm going to go ahead and start the project anyways, because that would be the very last step. Also, I'm using Simplicity pattern 3593 for the hood of the ghost costume, and you'll see once I start making it how that's going to come together. Alright, should we get started?
No.
No?
And you mark. Get set. Go!
The first thing you want to do is make the hood. That's where I use Simplicity pattern 3593. I just used the hood, which is one pattern piece, and you cut 4 pieces. And you follow the directions to make the hood. The directions are good, and it's super easy. I made a size medium. I wish that I would have made a size large though, because it is a little bit too small. You do not have to use the same pattern to make the hood. Any hood pattern would work. You want to gather the fabric for your cape. So you want to gather it just at the top, and I used my sewing machine to do that with a loose stitch, and then you just pull it and gather it. The fabric's a solid block. It was 45 inches by 85 inches. Alright, now that your cape is finished, you want to start decorating it. So take your extra fabric, your scraps of net and silky flowy fabrics, and you want to pin it onto the cape so that it's evenly distributed. You will need to keep one extra piece of fabric out that you're going to use to put over the head and over the face. Make sure it is very sheer so that whoever's wearing the costume will still be able to see through it. Choosing a face is the fun part. There are lots of different options to choose from. We let our 4-year-old choose, but I do think it would be fun to go with something a little bit spookier than what we chose. But yeah, have fun with it and choose something that you like. You can get paper-backed fusible webbing at Walmart or at Joann's. You get your webbing, cut the size that you want, iron it onto your fabric, then you draw what you want to cut out on the paper, and you cut it out, you peel off the paper, you stick it on your fabric, and you iron it on. And you're done. Next, you want to attach the fabric with the face onto the hood. I sewed it in an X on the top, and then I tacked it down in several places so that the fabric won't spin when you're wearing your ghost costume. Next, you want to rough up the edges of your costume. Take your scissors and you can snip away parts. You can run your scissors along the edge so it just scrapes it all up and makes it very spooky. This is a really weird thing to do if you're not used to doing it, but it's fun. I chose to add armholes to my costume because I feel like it makes the costume more wearable. And I just found my son's elbow, and I went about 1 inch or 2 up above his elbow. I cut a slit about 8 inches, maybe a little bit longer than that, but right around there. And then I lined the raw edges with bias tape so it wouldn't run or fray. The next step is to make little pockets for the battery pack of your lights. It's important to have something to hold your light batteries. And then you attach it to the underside of the cape. It'll be covered up by the decorative netting and fabric that you put on over the top. The next thing you want to do is sew on the lights to your costume. You have your battery pockets sewn on, so you just put the batteries in the pocket. The lights will string down and you can spread it out how you like it, and then I hand sew it on. This can be very tedious, hand sewing this many lights onto a costume. I used 8 battery packs. There are 20 lights on each strand, so that's 160 fairy lights. I'll put a link in the description for the lights that I used for this costume. Now that that's done, you want to add pockets behind the eyes, and you will stick your little circle lights in there. It's good to use a darker fabric to do that because the light will shine down. Now, you don't have to do this next step. I chose to because I feel like it finishes the costume more. I added a line of sequins around the eyeballs, and then I filled in the entire mouth area with sequins. So the last step is to add the chains, if you choose to wear the chains. The costume is fine without them. In fact, we chose not to wear the chains when we went outside to play in the costume. It's done! Yay! And I am so happy because it was a real pain in the butt to put together. I will not be making this costume again, but I'm really glad that I did make it because it's a fun costume, and because it's a cape, everyone in the family can wear it. It fits my 4-year-old, it fits my 13-year-old, it fits me, and it fits my better half. So all in all, I'm really quite pleased with it. It's a pain sewing on all the lights. Like, it takes forever to sew on all the lights. I'll put a link in the description where I got the lights and what kind of lights that I used. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'd be more than happy to clarify anything that I didn't go over in the video. And yeah, thank you for watching. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Have a great day.
Hello, welcome to my channel.
I'm excited.
Mom. So Logan was giving me handout.
I wanted it to be on because it's making Olive happy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes. Look, she's focused on it.
He is not.
Yes, she is.
He's not.
She is.
Do you see my face?
You don't care, dude.
Can you make some ghost sounds, Max?
Ooh. Ooh.
Is that better? Okay.
Wait for going. Let's go.
Is that good? Oh, let's try it again. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Try again.
Go!